There's definitely a food movement taking place where people are taking the initiative to grow their own food.
Heirloom seeds are increasingly popular among gardeners desiring a wider diversity of seed stock and a reconnection with our agricultural roots. The seed bank is among the outlets now making heirloom seeds available to the public.
An heirloom seed is a seed that's been around for 50 years or more, and it's a true seed, meaning that it's open pollinated. Some of the seeds that we have here have been traced back to Thomas Jefferson. You can save your seeds from fruit or from vegetables that you've grown from heirloom seeds. You can't do the same thing with hybrids.
Heirlooms breed offspring similar to the parent. Growers can save and plant those seeds generation after generation. Hybrids do not produce uniform offspring. Growers must purchase new seeds from the source every year. GMOs are patented. Growers must purchase these seeds from the firm that engineered them.
Corn and soy, those are now monocrops in a lot of states and a lot of countries. That's the only thing that a lot of farmers are growing. But they're growing it using fertilizers and chemicals that are not good for the soil. And they're not doing any type of crop rotation. And so you hear people talk about the Great Dust Bowl. And now I'm hearing people say, well, yeah, it could happen again if we keep doing things that way. Now we all know what's going on with the honeybees and the monarchs and other pollinators. They're going to these places where it's monoculture and where it's been sprayed and there's a lot of chemicals, and it's killing them off.
Beekeeper Kevin Forrester shares eco-friendly techniques for raising bees at the seed bank. The Virginia native provides samples of organic bee products such as honey, beeswax, and propolis. Kevin's handcrafted top bar bee hives are single-story and frameless. Some beekeepers believe top bar hives, in which the honeycomb hangs from removable bars, create a more natural environment for bee colonies than traditional box-style movable frame Langstroth hives.
They're a very old-fashioned agricultural product. I mean, they're one of the first things that we probably tried to start keeping as a domesticated animal.
Kevin is delivering top bar nucleus colony beehives to Spring Coyote Ranch on the Point Reyes Peninsula.
I've been working with Kevin Forrester for the last year, trying to get into bees. We bought a ranch 3 years ago, and I set about trying to put together a heritage farm basket, and honey has been a big part of my goals for that basket.
Whether you choose to put chemicals in your hive, or whether you choose to put antibiotics in your hive, or whether you choose to put pesticides in your hive, those are choices that you make, and that's, to me, that's what makes a hive natural or unnatural.
We have natural hives all around us. It indicates the health of an ecosystem.
A lot of flowers nowadays that have been genetically modified to be ornamental. They're very beautiful, they're very showy, they're very colorful, but they produced zero nectar, zero pollen. Back in the days when my great-grandfather was growing vegetables, the desired effect was a lot of taste, easy reproduction, and pest resistant. Nowadays, they don't worry about pest resistant because you can spray Roundup on anything. They don't worry about flavor because they worry about being able to get a product to market 3,000 miles away.
Much fertile agricultural acreage and many habitats are now at risk from the deleterious effects of rapid industrial growth, climate change, urban sprawl, and the proliferation of wars. National and international seed banks or seed vaults are seen as a last resort for plants in danger of extinction.
One thing that a seed bank will do will be that even if a habitat gets destroyed, you may still be able to reconstruct what was there based on seeds that if they're still viable.
The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, or Doomsday Vault in Norway, stores an extensive collection of plant seed samples representing the world's crop diversity. These duplicate samples are stored to protect against the loss of seed types in the event of global catastrophe.
It's one prong of maintaining habitats and maintaining diversity. Of course, the best way to preserve that is to preserve the habitat, to preserve the areas.
These foods, these seeds have been around for thousands of years, and we want them to stay. We want them to be available to us forever.